Okay. All right. Oh, here we are.
Here we are.
And it is Friday.
TGIF.
Yes.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Steve.
And I'm Mark.
And this is Smokey, Steve, and Mark.
Yes. Yes,
Welcome,
it is.
Welcome back.
Yes, hello, and happy Friday, everybody.
Yes, TGIF.
Yes, definitely.
Indeed. Happy for you.
Yeah, this was a long week. I try not to bring work home with me, but I think a couple days this week I did.
Yeah.
This was one of them. Today was one of them. We had a really rough day today, but it's over with.
We debriefed when you got home.
We did. We did. So that was good.
Yeah.
And we have a fun episode for you tonight. We're going to do our, I don't even know what part it is. Part 2, part 3, part 4. I don't even know. We're doing our Q&A.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And we switched it up a little bit by incorporating
the Ask It Basket.
The Ask It Basket. So what we did was we wrote down all of your... We get questions a lot, through like Messenger and email and all and comments. And we write them down and then we do a Q&A video every once in a while. So we threw them all in the Ask It Basket this time instead of just, reading them.
Otherwise it'd be like, ooh, Lindsay
I know, right?
in Oklahoma said,
Yeah. So that'll be fun. But I have a question for everybody. How's everybody doing with their water intake? Are you hydrated? Our weekly challenge, if you watched on Wednesday, you did, right? Yeah. Anyway, we do a weekly challenge every week that either targets our mind, our body, or our soul. This week was our body, and it was to hydrate, and it was get at least a half gallon of water in you a day.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you do?
I'm okay. It's Diet Pepsi. I drank plenty before you got home.
The point was water.
I was drinking. I had, what are they, 20-ounce glasses? I had 3 of those.
Yeah.
So I'm 4 ounces short of 64
You're well
ounces.
On your way. I am too. I have one more of these. These are 12 ounces. I drink 5 a day. And I have one more to go. I tell you though, the first day, it was like 8 o'clock at night. And I'm like, I am nowhere near. I didn't realize it was that much water.
I know.
It was hard the first couple of days, but and I wasn't going to drink it. Like, right before bed, I wasn't going to down a 20-ounce thing of water. But I'm doing much better. Only one more to go. In fact, I'm going to take a little chunk out of it.
Well.
Okay, there.
I have to get the timing better, though, because after a certain hour, I'm just going to the bathroom all during the night. So I have to try to get it in early in the day.
You're right. I should drink maybe more at work. I don't want to drink a lot of water at night because I don't want to have to get up and pee. I've been peeing so much. Have you?
Oh, yeah. I feel very slim. I don't know if I've lost a pound, but I feel my ribs are popping.
That in itself makes you feel better. I'm glad we did this challenge because I think that, in fact, someone commented on Facebook just today, thank you for this challenge. We always forget to drink water, to hydrate, to do that. And I did too. I mean, I admit it, I did too. I used to always drink water, but we're back on it now, and I don't know. I do feel better drinking this much water, so I'm going to keep it up, and I hope you guys are too. Remember, send your pictures. I got a couple pictures in.
Yeah.
We'll put them up on Facebook, and one had this big, she said she was going all out, and she had this big, it was bigger than a gallon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the heck kind of vessel this was.
Yeah.
But it was full of water, and she's holding it like this, and she said, see, I'm doing it. So anyway, I'll post all those pictures over on Facebook, so that's great. I love stuff like that. That's really cool.
Oh, God.
Well, but you're doing good. So I'm glad.
I'm doing what I can.
I didn't mean for you to replace your soda with water.
Are you
that would be ideal.
I call that hydration shaming. You're hydration shaming me.
Well, no, in the boundaries or the concept or whatever of our challenge,
water is not soda.
Water.
Water is not really soda, even if it's diet caffeine.
Right.
No, it's not the same thing.
It's not.
But at any rate.
Yeah. So anyway, I hope you're doing well with that. And before we get into I wanted to say this is our last chance for our viewer challenge for our postcards.
Mm-hmm.
You all know by now we have decided on our special, our SSAM special, little y in
2K.
Parentheses 2K, and on that special we'll have the new backdrop up and everything, and I'm making a backdrop of all of your postcards you sent us. So there's still a little more time to get them in. If you haven't sent us a postcard, send us a postcard from your city, your town, your state, your country. We'll read it on air, and then it'll become part of our permanent background. Like this one from Sue in California. See? Anyway, so I'm almost done with it. I have to put these on whatever else we get in the next week. So send us a postcard.
Please do, please
Yes.
do. What do we have, like 7 or 8 countries and 30-some states?
We have, I don't have the little paper down. We have 36 states now, and we have either 7 or 8 countries. I can't remember. I think it's 8 because we got one a week ago that I think it's 8. 8 countries we have, so. I like that. I think it's pretty cool. Like, every time a postcard comes that has, like, an airmail stamp on it,
I know.
I'm like, oh my gosh, this crossed the ocean. No.
I know.
But anyway, so Wall, do
Shall we dive in?
you want to?
Yeah, what?
I always get nervous with these. Although,
Why?
I mean, I wrote all the questions down, but I don't know, which ones we're going to pick. Some of them are like a little...
It's just us.
I know.
It's fine. They're
I
not
know.
mean people,
No, of course they're not.
No.
This is the first time we're filming in selfie, too. It's so...
Yeah, you guys, okay, just in case you've noticed and have already commented, we're supposed to be looking here. The temptation is to look at yourself, because then I'm making eye contact.
Right.
Like a mirror, but I should be looking at you.
That's what it is.
Yeah, so just to bring that back to the front of our minds.
Okay.
You guys are over here.
Lower
You're not
left
here.
for
Lower
us.
left.
That's where you're at.
Okay, now that
There
we're all
you
on the same
are.
page.
Hi, everybody.
Now that we're all on the same page.
It's so nice to see you.
You want to pick first?
All right, I'll pick.
It's gold.
It's gold. I spray painted it gold. Isn't it pretty?
Just pick a question.
All right, first question. Okay, first question is to both of us, Mark and Steve. What are your astrological signs? It's a two-parter.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Mine's-
a Cancer.
You're Cancer.
Cancer.
I'm Virgo. Are you true to them? I mean, are we? I guess that means like
From
are
what
we
I know,
true Virgos? True. Okay.
from what I know about Cancers, they're sensitive,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes called moody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm diagnostically moody, so I suppose
You
that goes
definitely
with
have
it.
that down.
Yeah.
In the clinical sense.
Tend to crawl back into themselves, like the crab, the Cancer with the shell. It's just like, no,
Oh.
it's too real out here. I'm just gonna go back inside for a while. Yeah, I think of all the stereotypes about Cancers, and they're probably,
Yeah.
what are we, guided by the moon or something, which is kind of cyclical. So
I should have, of all the things like metaphysical that I like, I really couldn't tell you all of the astrological signs and their characteristics. I should look into that. I know some, but not all of them.
I don't know too many others. I know my own. Well, what are
Yeah.
Virgos?
Virgos, I would say I'm a true Virgo. The one that sticks out to me is like a perfectionist.
Mm-hmm.
And I tend to be that way with things that I do. And the behavior of like starting something and then putting it aside
Mm-hmm.
without finishing it.
Yeah.
I do that. Procrastination is another thing that I do. So I would say I'm pretty true to a Virgo.
Yeah.
But I'll have to dig a little deeper into the true characteristics of a Virgo.
Yeah.
But yes, I think we both are pretty true.
I would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Water sign, right? Cancer,
There
the
you
crab
go.
is water.
The crab.
Yeah. Okay, this one is. This is directed to you.
To me.
Yes. Mark, you said you love the theater and you've done theater for many years ago. Would you consider getting back into it?
Oh. Yeah, I did. A lot of you, if you've been watching for a while, I loved the theater. I still like the theater.
Mm-hmm.
I had my own community theater for about 13 years, years ago. I don't know. I know this came up before, I think, a while back.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I might. I would like to get back into it. A lot of things had come up in the last couple years, such as my health. And my job before did not allow me to do that.
No.
There was just no time. With my job now, I do have my evenings free. So I don't know. Maybe I would consider maybe doing like a community theater production maybe or something to get my feet wet again.
Yeah.
I really, really enjoy it. I liked directing just as much as I liked being in the shows.
He's a ruthless director, by the way. Ruthless. I almost cussed you out that one time.
You did cuss me out that time.
Okay, not almost
about
actually.
it.
Okay, I did cuss him out that one time.
We did the last show that I ever did, and it was the first one I had done in many years. We did a murder mystery at the restaurant,
and the
that I
last
worked.
one I'll ever do with him.
And I was like, I need guys really bad. So he volunteered to be in it.
We weren't dating at the time. I was still trying to woo him, so I was like, dinner theater.
But anyway, yeah, I would consider getting back into it.
Mm-hmm.
I would consider it, yes.
Okay.
All right.
You pick.
I'll pick this one. All right, what is this? To both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is the one I was dreading. Okay. What's the one thing the other person does that gets on each other's nerves?
Just one?
Oh.
Just one. No, they're closely related.
Now we
is
see
all.
the true
We
relationship.
forget we were in couples therapy.
We were.
We laid a lot of this stuff out already.
We did.
Now, just
I
because
don't remember it. That I don't remember.
no, we talked about
specific-
like values and priorities. We never talked about what really pisses me off about you.
Yeah.
I guess I would have to say lateness.
Well, she said like get on each other's nerves, not piss each other off. I guess it's the same.
Yeah. Well, it depends on your
Lateness,
perspective.
I'll own that.
Lateness. No, but it's not. Well, lateness and procrastination. No,
Yeah.
not procrastination. Because you're not. It's not personal though. Because you're not just late for stuff that's important to me.
No.
You're late for stuff that's important to everybody.
This is true. I own it.
So,
I own it.
so I don't
do.
take it personally. I want to in a quick second. Like if you're gonna be like, okay, I'll pick you up from work. I get out at 4:30. It's 20 of 5 and you're not there. It takes less than 5 minutes to drive from our house, which means at 4:30 you haven't even left the house yet.
Right.
So
Right.
it's hard not to feel slighted, but that's just how you approach life.
Yeah, it is. It's a very.
The party
it's a
doesn't start
character
till you
defect.
walk in.
It's a very good, as it should be.
As it should. As it should. So what do I do?
I own it. I own it, and it all based in procrastination. It is. I wait till the last minute for everything. It's a very bad character defect, and it's one of the hardest ones to work on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I work at 9 o'clock, and I mean, I'm like 5 to 9, like getting there. Like, you know, I've always been like that. I mean, even in high school. I mean, my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
So I own it.
And
You?
yeah.
What do you do that gets on my nerves? I don't know. I think maybe it used to be that you would not show your emotions. That used to really get on my nerves.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I took it personal. Like, you know, like you were just that way with me. Like you
Mhm.
regarded with me personally. But that's kind of like your personality in a way. You know,
Yeah.
but he's really not like that anymore. He will open up to me. But I guess it's paying attention to detail. I guess that's what I mean. For
Like-
example, like
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was-
know, like
I was
like
gonna ask for one, but you had one ready.
I don't know. Oh, I'm trying to think of how to explain it. Like I have certain habits, certain things that I do that, you know, like I don't know, I'll clean the whole kitchen up, you know, and I have things in the place where I want it to be. Then he'll come in. Like, I have a little cup that I put my vitamins in every night. I like it in a certain place. I wash it every day and I set it in a certain place. He takes it and he puts it in a different place every single day for 5 years. Now, one could say, well, I could just look at that other place and know that it's there, but I like it over here.
You could have pointed it out to me before.
I did. I even said it last night.
This
There
is
is my
news.
vitamin cup.
This is news to
My
me.
vitamin cup wasn't even in the kitchen this
I
morning.
couldn't tell
It
you
was-
which one of those things is his vitamin cup.
He doesn't even know what it is. All
Is
it
it that
is
lid?
It's the lid to my iced tea. That's what I've used for years. It's a perfect size for vitamins.
I had no idea that was your medicine cup.
What do you?
We have
see?
so many other
every
things you could
single-
use.
Oh my gosh, I've used it for years. It's just little things.
Now
like
that I know,
that's
I'll
all.
leave it where it is.
Okay, all my little lids, all little that I set over
Well,
there.
to me,
and
that's where the dishes go when they're clean, and dishes aren't clean until they're put away.
Right.
So I have to get everything off that area.
right.
So I figure, you know,
I'm just a person of habit. I like things to be within reaching.
Well, I mean, I like that too. I always have my wallet, my keys, my cigarettes, and my cell phone, usually in the same place in the morning.
Yeah.
So I can just grab my stuff and
Yeah.
caveman out the
Yeah.
door.
How many times have you yelled at me, "Where are my keys?" His keys are on this big thing that you hang around your neck, right?
Mhm.
So I think hang it on the jacket hook where we hang all our coats up over there. Hang it there. pure. It's like you see it, it's there. Da, da, da. No, that's not where it goes. Where's my keys? Da, da, da. They're right there, and he only keeps it right above it on the shelf.
But that's where I always leave
It's
things.
exactly.
This was the only perk that people have. I've heard parents say it before they had kids, and it's not to say you wouldn't have a family, but it's like the perk is when I put this down and I leave for the day, I come home, I know exactly where it's going to be when I get home.
Yeah.
Living alone is like that. Of course, it's lonely.
Yeah, that's true.
But at least you know where your shit is.
But that was just an example. I don't really care about the cup, but I used to take it personally. I used to think he purposely moved it to piss me off.
Silent anger, the crux of any relationship.
Not anymore, though.
Okay.
All right.
Steve.
Steve.
Why do some YouTubers do reaction videos about mentally ill YouTubers for years? I'm talking about the ones that care about the one they react to. It seems like a waste of time. What are your views?
Yeah, this was sent via email.
This came via email,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I can only speak to my own experience reacting or reviewing people, and that would be Chantal and the Beaumonts. And I have lived experience, in case you are new, with mental health issues. So seeing somebody else going through it, it kind of, I see them, I see me a little bit. Yeah. So even if they're wildly different or not engaged in treatment and or even frankly don't think anything's wrong, I can connect with them on some kind of level. Maybe they're making mistakes that I've made before, and the reaction is, I hope this turns out differently for you. Let this be a cautionary tale to all of us, folks. And that's some of the discussion. Yeah, I can appreciate that some people don't get well either. Some people, or that the shtick of their channel is that they're constantly, evolving and swinging in and out of crisis and things like that. But I think, on my own part, I just find reacting to it over a long period of time follows the narrative of that person, whether they're ill or whether they're well. And I like long-term outcomes, because anyone can get well for 3 months and then disappear from YouTube. Yeah. But somebody who's going to track their progress over a long period of time, I want to see how it shakes down. Yeah. Yeah. And again, my only point of reference is
like what
Chantal,
what you do,
and what I do. Other folks, I don't know. People have been reacting to like Amberlyn Reef years. I mean, she's been on YouTube so long; it's years. There's channels who base their only content around her. When I
first read it, I didn't quite understand. Why do some YouTubers do reaction videos about mentally ill YouTubers for years and years? I'm talking about the ones that care about the ones they're reacting to. It seems a waste of time, unless are they doing it for views? The person, never changes, does the same thing all the time. Like, why do they keep doing that? I didn't understand that at first, but I get it now. Yeah.
Yeah. It was not meant to be like, are they all just out for views? It's like, well, maybe, possibly. I'm not. We're not buying a Porsche on
no, but
on February's AdSense.
Right.
So,
yeah. Good question, though. Thank you.
It was a good question. Thank you. Always good to question your motives.
Yeah.
So, your turn.
Do one more. Okay. Oh, it's a short one. This is both of us. Mark and Steve. What are your opinions on weed, pot, Mary Jane?
The devil's weed?
Weed. What's our opinion on weed? Well, you can go first.
I don't know. I have smoked before. I wasn't, at college, definitely, maybe even a little bit after. And, it wasn't a good time for me to be doing it then. I had some other more pressing mental issues going on that were going totally on a duress, so the idea of recreational anything probably wasn't a good idea. But for other people, I mean, it's become so common now. I think it always was. It's being destigmatized a little more now. Yeah. Medically, I think, no issue. And if it's legal in your state, treat it like any other legal substance like alcohol. Yeah. Be safe. Don't put yourself in danger. Don't put other people in danger, because if you want to get high, that's on you. But if you get high and then wreck your car into somebody, that's irresponsible. Believe me, I know.
Yeah, you do
It's
know.
reckless to do that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if I had a kid, I'd rather they smoked pot than drank.
Oh, yeah. I agree with that.
Assuming they weren't abusing either of those, you know.
Yeah.
But that's my 2 cents. That's parenting from Steve. Honey, if you're gonna go out all out, just smoke up. Don't drink.
Don't drink. Smoke.
And you tell him Daddy said so.
I have no problem with it at all. I never did. I think we're gonna see a time in this country where it's federally legal. I do. It's legal in Pennsylvania medicinally. I think recreationally, like a small amount or something like that. I don't know the legislation here, but it is legal, definitely medicinally. We do it at work now. We have a doctor that does the medical marijuana card. I thought about getting it myself for the benefits for the RA and mood, but we'll see where that goes. I'm not real sure. And like I said, I'm not really familiar with all of the new legal products that are out there either when it comes to marijuana.
They sell CBD everywhere, and it's not just gas stations anymore, like proper apothecary type places.
Now, I'm not sure if he or she, if she's talking about, like, you know, weed, like off the street weed, smoking it just to get high, or medicinal. But I don't have a problem with any of it, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
You know,
like anything, safety.
Yeah. So yeah, that's, I guess, not that exciting, but that's my opinion.
Yeah.
We're okay.
Go for it, kids. Let's see, what time are we at?
We do another one.
Okay. What did I grab?
We can make this be the last one.
Okay.
There's still more for next time.
Oh, Steve. We all know Mark's hobbies. Or do we?
It
Crafts.
says or do we too.
Yeah. Crafts, gardening, what are your hobbies?
What are your hobbies?
You know, I don't have a lot of hobbies.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. I'm content.
You live through me.
I live vicariously.
Your hobbies. No, you don't have a hobby.
I don't, you know, I watch a lot of YouTube. I'm doing research. I follow, you know, the few folks that I follow.
Mm-hmm.
I go through binges with hobbies, like reading. I'll read for, like, I don't know, a month, and then I'll quit it. And then I'll want to play Nintendo, and I'll do that for 3 months, and then I'll quit.
Mm-hmm.
Cooking I'll go on benders with, too.
Yeah, you do.
But cooking I like as well.
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of cooking. I'd rather
But
cook
you
at
don't,
home.
like, craft, you don't, like, collect stamps, you don't really have, like, a hobby.
I collect X's.
Well, that's good to know.
Well,
I hope, you know.
Well, not that I collect them, I have a pile.
Yeah.
You know. No, I don't have any.
No. I guess the answer is none.
I guess I don't have to. I enjoy watching the world quietly from the solitude of my apartment.
Okay.
I mean, there's just I exercise. I do that.
Yeah.
I get out. Usually at least a few times a week.
You do that, actually.
At least a few times a week I get up and I go out for a walk.
Well, maybe we'll have to work on that. Maybe we'll have to get you a hobby.
Does it have to be crafting?
No, it doesn't have to be crafting at all.
Does it have to be wood burning?
There's thousands of hobbies.
I did wood burning for that 6 weeks.
You did. You did some wood burning.
I did wood burning.
But mention it to him now. Can you do this for me? So, like you said, you start it and then you don't.
Yeah.
We only, you know what? There's only one left.
You want to do the last one?
I have the other ones written on another piece of paper, like from before. So why don't we do the last one?
Okay.
Is that good with you guys? Okay, we'll do the last.
Yeah.
We'll do one more.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't even remember these. Oh, this is a long one. I guess we should have ended before. What does it say? Oh, this. Okay, I guess this is a good one to end on. All right. You two seem like you have a fantastic relationship. In fact, I was the one that commented about you guys really being the hashtag couple goals. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Role models for sure. So, when the camera is off, what is the relationship like? Do you quarrel, bicker? You know, your private life, really. That's a good one.
He beats me on my back so you won't see the bruises. No, it's
you know
very.
what?
This is very
This
not
is-
too different.
No, it's really not. I know
No.
you guys really just see a snippet every day. We
Yeah.
do film every day. But it's not much different than what we film.
No.
We don't quarrel. I cannot remember if we ever got into a fight.
Not in the last few years. In the first couple, there were some.
There were
rough
I
patches.
I take the blame for that because I was not well, like mentally at the beginning of our relationship. I was extremely jealous, and it was a new thing for me at that time. I'd never experienced that feeling before, but I was very hard to deal with at the beginning of our relationship. I was very controlling, a very jealous person. But that went away with the help of couples therapy and just, I guess, time. Really, I don't
Pretty
know.
much, yeah.
It was short lived, but it was pretty intense. I never felt that way before.
I felt that way before the relationship.
Yeah.
When I was like carrying my torch and suffering in silence.
Yes.
You know, I was like, "Who are you talking to? Who are you texting?
Yeah.
Where are you going? Where have you been?"
And
He's
then
usually home at 9:54, not 9:56.
Yes, I remember
Who did you
all
stop
of that.
to text? Yeah.
And then we got together, and the roles switched.
It
completely.
switched, and I was quite comfy, and
very
he was,
bizarre. But no, with this,
I would say
it is
we're-
what it is. I mean, that we're not different people off camera at all. Actually, I don't. Think.
I mean, expectedly, maybe we're a little less animated,
yeah,
but not you. Actually, not you. I think I'm less animated, if you can believe it.
yeah, you kind of are.
I'm a little more
yes.
calm off camera.
Yeah, I say that, but no, we don't. If I had to say so, I think we have a pretty decent relationship. Yeah,
Yeah, we do. Well, we have a nice.
There's no jealousy or any stuff like that now at all.
No, there's no.
I'm trying to think of something
Except for
juicy
this-
to tell you,
this
and there's
whole-
nothing.
I don't know. This whole pill cup bombshell really rocked me.
Oh, here we go. Uh-oh.
Keep a secret from me for 5 years.
Anyway, so that's our questions for this evening.
That's the Q&A for this evening.
Yes, we'll end on that note. But if you have any questions you'd like to ask us, definitely comment
in the
below,
comments below.
or if you want it to be private, shoot us an email, or send us a direct message on Instagram or something, and we will add it to our, where did I put it?
The Ask It Basket.
Oh, we'll add it.
It's
we'll
over
throw it
here.
into our Ask It Basket Q&A basket thingy
Sounds good.
for the next one.
Well, thank you all for watching. Please do subscribe. Hit the like button. You can follow Mark and I on Facebook at SmokeySteveAndMarc or on Instagram at SmokeySteveAndMarc. Our email address and contact information is all listed below. Thank you for watching, and I will catch up with you all tomorrow for some coffee talk. I don't want to make you spit your water out.
Why would I take a sip? Oh my gosh. So anyway, yes, it was fantastic spending time with you. Thank you for the questions. And remember, stay positive, everyone. We'll see you next time. Ciao.